Hi Sagittarius, my name is Amber. I'm going to be doing a love reading for September 2016. So I've been doing this for a long time, but I've never done it for YouTube. I did it for the first time the other day. The other videos are on my channel. You can check them out. The response has been pretty good. You can check out the comments. People seem to find it to be pretty accurate. So I've done this intro a few times now, but I'll fill you in. I just kind of shuffle until the cards pop out. I don't read the cards like everybody else reads them. I've been reading these cards for a long time, so they speak a different language for me. Like when you use a certain tool for a long time, you and the tool mesh in a lot of ways. So the tool is just like a catcher's mitt is kind of molded to their hand. Do you understand what I'm saying? So of course, you are more than welcome to interpret this yourself. Sagittarians are incredibly intelligent and very good at judgment. So if you'd like to read them your own way, you're more than welcome, because the cards are just going to pop out, right? So if they mean a certain something different for you, that's cool. The only thing that I've advised, I think I said it under the Scorpio video for obvious reasons. Please don't leave me nasty comments. Just if you don't like the video, that's cool. If you don't like me, or if you think I'm weird or whatever, that's cool too. So you just go on to another video. Totally fine. So let's do this. Let's start your reading. Sagittarians. So Sagittarians, you guys can be so harsh and so fun at the same time. So smart, so fun, so charming, and yet in your mind you are making judgments. That's the price of being smart. I get it. I get it. But what is it? You've got... everything's going pretty well. So what's the... let's see here. What's the angst about, Sagittarius? What's happening? Let me move this down. Make some sense of your cards here. Alright. Sagittarians can be very hard to read for, and I'll tell you why. They can exhibit, they're very versatile. They can exhibit all sorts of characteristics of all different signs. Okay. All these offers, all this deception and sorrow, all these lies that need to be found out, the light that needs to shine, all these offers. Look at, wow, Sagittarius is popular. In a weird way, though. You're not happy about being popular. What's happening here? None of this is making you happy. Because you're coming out of something. Let's start. Oh, I did it again. Oops. I did it again. Let's name the cards for those who are new to tarot and don't know what I've been talking about for the past like 2 minutes. All right. 5 of Swords. 8 of Cups. The Moon in reverse. Page of Swords, Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles, the Hermit, Five of Pentacles, the King of Cups, the Emperor. Interesting. Because these two cards came up for Scorpio. Both of these. And this one came up as their judgment card, the card anchoring their reading, just like yours, but you have two down here. So, Sagittarius is coming out of... Have you been disillusioned by something? Did you think that getting everything you wanted was going to be a happy ending? And now you're completely disillusioned because you realize most of the people you're surrounded by are liars and thieves, so to speak? And you're just like, I'm done with all this? Because of this? Like people showing you who they really are? And you're just like, okay, I'm out. But Sagittarius, and this, I don't need cards for this. This is true of Sagittarians anyway. Sagittarians can be surrounded by, like, I don't want to say a lot of fake people. I don't want to say fake. But look at these guys. They're all pages. I mean, not substantive. I mean, there's not a lot of depth here. These are kids. They're like teenagers. That's a good way to put it, actually. Sagittarians have a lot of friends with whom they have almost like teenage-like relationships. A lot of acquaintance-type relationships. But then there's like very few people who actually know them. Sagittarians are really good at charming people. Like I was saying about Leo, fire signs can be really good at charming you to the point where you don't realize that they're not really sharing anything very intimate with you. Sagittarians are deeply private about certain things, even though they're so friendly and easygoing and fun-loving, and they prefer these kind of relationships, almost, in bulk. These kind of like, people who just want to be around you because you're good looking, or you're fun, or you're rich, or you're famous, or whatever. Or you're talented, or you're popular, or you're pretty, or, people, Sagittarians are magnetic anyway. Like I said, they exhibit so many different qualities. Sagittarians are the sign, like, when you remind people, you have to almost remind people that Sagittarians are fire signs, and once you do, they're like, oh yeah, that's true. Because they're so versatile, they can kind of hang out with everybody and kind of take on some of their qualities. So you forget that in essence, the reason they can do that is because they're fire. They're very much still themselves, even though they can run with the group. And here it seems like running with the group and being around all this surface stuff has left you feeling, like you're seeing a side of this society, of this group of friends, of this person, of this lifestyle. You're shining a light on it. A light is being shined, again, major arcana guidance. A light is being shown on all of that. And all these surface people. It could be that Sagittarians are just dating a lot of like people all at once, like surface relationships going on. But it feels almost like you're surrounded by like a bunch of bullshit people. And guidance is like shining a light on all this for you. That's what this is about too. It's like you don't necessarily want to know, You wish you didn't know, but you know. And it's just making you feel bad, man. That's not how you want to feel. You almost don't want to know this stuff. Sagittarians aren't real keen on, like, the thing is, you have very good judgment. You really do. You really are very intelligent and you have great judgment. You make a good king. So you hate feeling like this. You're too smart and too friendly to feel like this. Why do you feel like this? It's like driving you nuts. Like, the weather's still nice outside. Why do you feel like you're trudging around in the snow with no shoes and crutches? And like, why do you feel miserable? Why are you miserable? You got all these people around you. Well, obviously, look what they're doing. They're not being honest. They're not being forthright. They're not being good people. Like I said, thieves and liars. Surface BS people. And guidance is just shining a light on all of this. And you're like, oh man. 'Cause, I have all this potential and all this love to give and this great person. I've got this great heart and I'm real smart. And I want to, like, use this stuff. But, like, look it. And that's why this is what's anchoring your reading. It's a way of saying to you and guiding you to remember who you are, even though this situation has not been fulfilling. You are not fulfilled. Even though there's so many cups there, you're out. You're like, forget it. Forget all. Look at it. You're walking away from all the pages. Notice? You're walking away from everything. Look at it. Forget it. I'm done. So let's clarify. Let's give you an outcome card. So guidance tells you that you should remember that you are the King of Cups, the Emperor. You are entitled to the complete opposite of this. You're entitled. You didn't do anything wrong. You're in the right. You're good. You're golden. You're the King of Kings. You deserve this. You're good. You got all the heart and all the potential and all the love. You're good. It's a reminder. Get back on track, Sagittarius. Don't let all this BS get to you. These BS people. Don't let these people get to you. These pages. The people who disappointed you. The people stealing the swords. The people telling lies and then getting found out. The people making you feel like you're out in the cold. Don't listen to those people. Forget those people. Look at this card. Look at the difference between this card and this card. This is where you're at, and this is your outcome card. Like, come on. Let's forget this. Forget all this. We don't need that. We need that. Right? So how do we get there? What do we do? What is Sagittarius? Some tips, some guidance, a direction, a nod, something. What do we do? Help. There we go. Oh, more wands. Well, what do you know? More potential. Come on, so much potential. You got everything, man. You got it right in the palm of your hand. You're holding on to it. You got it already. You're good. You're good. You got it. And the way you're feeling, one more card. The way you're feeling about these awful people, even though you got all this potential, everything is coming to you. You got it all in your hand. You have it in your hand. The wands, the thing you want, you got it in your hand. It's there. You got it. And about this feeling, Okay, we're going to recognize we have it in the palm of our hand, that we can just have it. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Look. You want to keep doing this? The back turned with the cups and the miserable. You want to keep doing that? You want to keep displaying this air sign nagging cerebral thought process? You want to do this and feel like this? Or can we do this? You want to be fat and happy and in love with somebody moving into the fall? And just doing everything you want to do and feeling so content with all the stuff you got? Because not if you're doing this. Okay, Sagittarius, you're smart enough to understand that this is not the way to live, and even though you're surrounded by stuff, this is not what you want. Okay, we know what you want. You want that. Everybody wants that. You can have it. But we gotta move past this. And we gotta move past trying to replace this and wanting this, Sagittarius, with all your stuff and all your accomplishments. No, this is not. This is what you want, and this is what you can have. But you have to see the potential. You have to see it. You have to see that it's in the palm of your hand, Sagittarius. You're strong enough and you're smart enough to do that. But I think you get disheartened when people act messed up. It just really rocks your world that people act so unfairly and don't have common decency. Sagittarians are really into common decency. And when people act terribly, they like really do get sad. They get like sad for humanity. Like, what the F is wrong with people? Sagittarians say that a lot. They'll tell you a story and be like, can you believe that that stranger did that? Like, they get upset with strangers for doing like D-class-A and inappropriate things. You know? It's a lot of judgment that goes on in the Sagittarian head. And I don't mean that in a negative way. I'm just saying that you don't want to keep doing this lonely thing. We're past this cloaked walking away from everything. We got it. We're done with this. Yes, all these people, they make you feel miserable. We got it. But look. You gotta cut through to get here. Don't just rely on what you got. You can have so much more. This is just you by yourself with all your stuff, Sagittarius. And I know you can be very comfortable with that. But this is what you want. This is your element. This is what you want. You want fire and passion and promise and potential. This is what you want. Okay? I hope you like that, Sagittarius. And if you didn't, remember, be nice. See you later.